Today we're going to talk about rekindling your relationship. A lot of times we're talking about how to be in a relationship, how to find a relationship, how to get over a breakup, but we don't actually talk a lot about how to keep your relationship alive, how to keep the fires burning, so to speak. So the first one I suggest after, a long-term time together is that you kiss passionately at least once every day. I don't mean the peck on the cheek, hello or goodbye. I mean passionately. That keeps you close. It keeps you remembering why you met each other and how that love flame was lit early on in your relationship. You need to make sure that there is still sexual activity, and we're not talking once a month or once every 2 months. We're talking weekly. Now, I know not everybody has time to do it forever, but you want to spend time with each other sexually. Don't think that it doesn't matter in your relationship or that you're too busy. Make time for it. Never let it slide completely, because one of you will end up going looking for it somewhere else if there isn't, lovemaking within your home. So to keep the sex alive, a good segue into the next one, which is looking good for yourself and for your partner. Don't let yourself go. Don't make excuses. You met each other and were attracted to each other for a reason. Try to keep that up as much as you possibly can, because that will keep things going and you appreciating each other and still being attracted to each other. We all gain a little weight over the years. We all have these things happen to us, but as close as you can to stay within the, the sort of margin of when you met each other is a really good thing to do. It also makes you feel good about yourself. It's not just about, looking good for your partner. It's making yourself feel good as well. Don't go to bed separately if you can possibly help it. Going to bed, having a little cuddle, even if it's just a couple of minutes, a little kiss goodnight, keeps you connected. When you start saying, yeah, I'm going to bed later, you go first, it's almost like you're not even living with somebody anymore. You're living separately in a sense. The reason that couples sleep in the same bed together is because they're supposed to be together. So the line, people who play together stay together, that's pretty true. If you grow apart over the years and you don't have the same interests and you're each going out all the time and doing different things with other people, eventually it pulls and tugs at your relationship. It's not good to always have separate interests. You want to have one or two for sure, so that you have something to talk to each other about and experiences that don't involve each other all the time. But you want to play together. You want to find something that's adventurous and fun that you both enjoy doing. Weekly date nights. These are important. They also keep you connected. When you go out and you just get away from anything that's stressful and you just have those couple of hours together out of the house, away from anything that reminds you of stuff that needs to get done, it just kind of puts a little bit of a spark back in. It gives you that sort of, it's almost like going into a big bubble bath. It just kind of frees you up without always having to think about everything that has to be done or hasn't got done. Who cares? We get too friggin' weird about stuff when we're in a long-term relationship. And we forget how to ignite those passions that are within us. They're still there, but we bury them because we make other things way too important that shouldn't be important. And then we get to the nagging stage because we feel that we're not being heard. And that's another thing. Listen to each other. Really, really listen. Don't just nod your head or pretend you heard them. Really listen. This is your partner sharing something with you that's important to them. So don't shrug it off or forget what they said. Pay attention. That's a really big one to rekindle and keep a relationship going. If you do have an argument and it sort of is a big one, figure out how to get over it. Don't bring it up again. Don't keep bringing it up and picking off that Band-Aid, because that will cause huge problems in your relationship. You have to be able to, appreciate each other, compliment each other, and be able to get over things that aren't always perfect between the two of you, because we're all going to fight. I mean, that's just life. Respect each other's time in a big way. They're your number one priority. They're not your last priority. You chose them to be your lifelong partner, so they should always be number one. Even over the kids. I know we love our kids, but they shouldn't always take priority over your relationship. You two met first. If you hadn't met first, there wouldn't be kids. So always remember to keep that love always blossoming. Don't forget it and sweep it under the rug, because eventually it will be gone. Don't become complacent ever in your relationship, because the grass is not greener on the other side. You're going to go through the exact same routine with somebody else. So why not make it work with the one that you do love? Anyway, I just thought I'd throw that one out there. Let me know what you think. Please leave your comments below the video. I want to hear some things that you do to keep your relationship really alive and booming. Let me know. Please leave the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to Dear Sybersue. Thanks everyone. Bye.